assess them a little bit more as we go through and see how they respond when it gets a little tougher. But I think we signed a really good class. These 15 guys that are here are impressive. Physically, athletically, attitude-wise, character-wise, all those things. So we'll see where they are football development-wise and knowledge and IQ-wise as we progress.
Yeah, but how's
Jordan McFadden possibly moving to guard? You could foresee him. I think last year, he played some right tackle to start out today. Where does he kind of fit in? And maybe a few words about how Mason Trotter fits into maybe vying for more playing time this year.
Oh yeah, McFadden will be our right tackle. I mean, he's outstanding. He's going to be as good as we've had here. He's a really, really talented player, and no doubt about him. I mean, we lost a great one in Tremaine, but McFadden is as good as we've had. I really feel that way about him. So I think we're in good shape there. I think that whole first group has really got a chance to be pretty special. We got the state of Ohio on the left side between Carmen and Bach. Bach was considered a starter for us last year. I mean, he's a great player. I'm excited about Cade. Cade's one of the more physical guys we got, one of the strongest, most powerful guys we got. And so him having the opportunity to step in there at center. It'd be nice when we get Blake back, because Blake's going to give us a little more veteran. He's very knowledgeable. He's going to play center and guard for us. He's played really about every position and really understands. So he's working his way back. That'll be a big shot in the arm for us. Really pleased with Putnam at right guard, kind of where we're starting right there, and then McFadden at right tackle. And then all those young guys, obviously redshirted a couple of them, Trotter, Boding, Rayburn. They all look great, and then 3 guys that came in here from high school, they look great too. They don't know left from right now, but they look the part. So we'll coach them up and get them ready. But I'm excited about it. I think it's a really good group. But McFadden is, I think, going to be an outstanding player.
Coach, with Nolan Turner out, that's your top 4 safeties are gone. How interesting is that safety competition going to be?
Oh, it's going to be good, but we lost good players, but man, we love our secondary. This is probably as talented a group as we've had. Long, athletic guys that can run, physical guys, and they got some experience last year. Jalen played, practiced. Xanders, we think, man, he's right there. He was that far from the top of the line last year. Joseph Charleston can flat out play the game. Same thing with Ray Thornton. He was hurt, had to have shoulder surgery, and was able to redshirt. But he's been here since last January, so they're not starting from ground zero at all. And then you add in Venables, who he was impressive today. He doesn't shock me that he catches my eye right out of the gate. I watched him all through high school, and you just can't help but notice it. Mickens, what a great-looking prospect he is. So I love the guys we got at the position, and I think we're going to be just fine. And then all of a sudden, boom, you get a healthy Nolan back. That's going to be a great group. Same thing at corner. That's probably the one position that we've got to develop. We got a bunch of our top picks in the recruiting process, if you will. What we consider our top picks. So we love our guys. We love our room. But DK, Mario is nursing a little bit of an ankle, but he's working back. Really excited about his potential. Very excited about Sheridan's potential. Very excited about Fred's potential and Booth's potential. We feel like we got the right things. Lee Anthony gives us a veteran presence in there, and he's continued to work on his body and give himself a better chance to compete. So it's a good group. We got the right guys. But we got to develop the leadership at that position. Obviously, DK back and taking another step, and then just the consistency at that position.
Are Mike, I guess, and Trenton the main guys dropping at Sam linebacker right now?
We're rolling all kind of guys. I mean, we're teaching a bunch of them, we got a true Sam situation when we want to keep a normal 4-3 personnel in there, and then we'll have our nickel personnel. As well, and figuring out, obviously last year we had a guy that could kind of do everything. This year we got to develop that, and that's probably one of the bigger goals of our defense this spring, is to really kind of come out of spring feeling good about the nickel Sam position as a whole, the combination of how we'll manage that position. linebacker when we're playing 12 personnel, when we're playing 21 personnel, who can go in there and give us that true Sam, the knowledge there. But all those guys are cross-trained at Mike and Will too. But definitely Mike is where it starts. And then who's gonna be that nickel guy? Who's gonna be the third corner that can play in there, and who's gonna be that safety guy who can be the hybrid guy? That's what we've got to figure out. And I think we got some really good candidates for that. And as we go through spring, we'll hone in a little bit on it.
How's Brighton doing? How's Brighton doing after having surgery again?
We just had surgery today,
right.
So I have not had a chance to talk to him since the surgery today. But just it's just a tough thing. It's disappointing, but his attitude's great. I mean, he really is. He's a special young man, and a little bit of a setback, but hopefully he'll be back toward the end of next year. And the good news for him is he can still get that year back if he wanted to, because he did redshirt last year. So if he ends up losing another year, he could qualify just like Blake to get it back.
Is there something happening where that's causing it to tell me? That's the first I've heard the guy tearing it 3 times on one knee. Like that.
Well, I have no idea.
Yeah.
God, I don't know. I have to ask him. I have no idea. Just unfortunate deal.
Yeah.
And just got to go back through the process and strengthen it and get back to work and come back better than ever. And you don't always know why somebody has to deal with that type of adversity, but I think he's mentally tough, and he's got a bright future in front of him. We got to put our arms around him and start the process back over.